Paul, when he writes Romans, he uses Adam as a type of Jesus. Peter doesn't use Adam. He uses Enoch. He uses the story of Enoch. So we know from Peter, from 2 Peter, that he knows this material well, because he'll allude to things that are in, like the spirits in prison. That's not in the Old Testament. Peter uses the Enoch story that he assumes his readers know. And if you know the story, you know, Enoch, yes, he walks with God, but this is, again, in connection with what happens before the flood, with the sons of God, the watchers, and they're being condemned. And so at one point in the story, as it's told in the book of Enoch, the watchers, you know, contact Enoch and say, well, you got a lot of favor with God, you know, so can you, like, go up to God and ask him to not, you know, keep us in prison here. We're sorry, it was wrong, you know, we get it, he's right. Could you go intercede for us? And so Enoch goes to God, tells God what the request is. God says, nah, I don't think so. Yeah. And then he descends to the spirits in prison, and he announces to them, well, you're still doomed. Yep. The answer is no. And then he leaves. Okay, so Peter knows the story. It's connected with the flood. There you got the ark, the water, the whole bit.
Ah, that's great.
So when Jesus, he uses all that to mirror Jesus. When Jesus dies, he descends.
Yep.
And we know that part, into the grave. I mean, it's even in the Apostles' Creed. You know, I mean, it's just stuff like this. But early church tradition linked baptism, because this is where this story is going to end, with baptism, to a denunciation of the dark powers in the baptismal formulas, because their idea was Jesus goes down there, he preaches to the spirits in prison, which are not the dead humans. It's these guys.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they caused all this.
And I think a lot of Christians would even think, oh, the dead spirits, so those are like, you know, righteous people that died, and now they're getting to hear the gospel.
They're the ones that are in prison. And so Jesus goes down there, and again, this is Mike's paraphrase, but it's like, I know you didn't expect to see me here, fellas. And you probably think that the rest of your compatriots won because I'm dead. No. The answer is no. Because I know some...
He's the second Enoch.
Right, I know he's the second Enoch.
See, like, that's what Enoch told.
You are still defeated. Yeah. You are still doomed. You're not getting out of here.
Wow.
But I am.